Hey all, how's it going? So this is the beginning of a new series. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do, but I'm going to see how they go. I've been reloading now for about 6 months. Some of you who've seen my videos or my Instagram saw that I've been reloading. And one of the things that I noticed was while there's a ton of information on there on the internet on reloading, when you're first starting out, there's certain questions that you have that can be kind of hard to get answered. So what I figured I would do is, a lot of the people that do reloading videos have been reloading for quite a long time, and their knowledge, while it is very extensive, they don't maybe necessarily answer some of the questions that you might have as a brand new reloader, especially someone trying to get equipment or figuring out different techniques and all that. So one of the big questions I had was when I was first getting into reloading was what books should I get or what book should I get? A lot of us get into reloading to try and save some money, right? And these books are, on average $20 to $30 a piece. And that's not going to break the bank, but you don't want to have to go out and buy an entire encyclopedia, set or whatever. So, what I figured I would do is I was going to go over some of the different thoughts I had on that, and then kind of say what overall I would consider the best book to get. Now, I reload a lot of handgun cartridges right now. 44 Magnum, 44 Special, and I am just now getting into 38 Special. So, the two books I have currently is the Modern Reloading Second Edition, Richard Lee, which is basically a Lee book, and then I have a more specialized alignment pistol and revolver book, and this is more like pistol, revolver, cartridges, stuff like that, and it's more specific in that kind of data, whereas this book is pretty much just about everything. I mean, you go through, like, I can open one page you got 270 Winchester, 28 Nosler, 308 Winchester, 300 Remington Ultra Magnum, and you can go there's 45 Colt, there's 38 Special where I've got the page open. So this is a very extensive book. So to answer the beginning question of which book should you get, the answer truly is all of them. And that's kind of annoying when you hear that, because a lot of the long-time reloaders will say you should get all the books. And I kept thinking to myself, well, why do I need all these different books? Why can't I just get one that's universal and that be the end of it? Well, the problem is there is no universal book. There is no book that covers everybody, because a lot of these books are put out by the companies making the bullets, making the powders, making the brass, stuff like that. So they centralize on their item, like their product. Like this is a Lyman book. There's a lot of Lyman, like bullet mold and stuff, bullets, like the bullets, like if you're casting your stuff, there's a lot of that data in there. And then there's a lot of like their bullets and stuff they use in this book. So now there is other stuff, but it centralizes a lot on Lyman stuff. And then you've got this book. Now this book is a Lee book, and it has a lot of Lee bullets and stuff in it, using a lot of Lee equipment. There's also different books out there that are put out by, I believe, the powder companies, and they will do a book that has mostly just or all of their powder, like loads for their specific powder, which if you happen to like their powder is great, but starting out you might not know whose powder you do or don't like, which I will cover that in another separate video. But that is the end all answer, is you really should get as many as you can. But if I was going to say one book, like if you were only going to buy one book, like say you've got 20-30 bucks to spend on one book to start out, just to get you started, I'd recommend this right here. I would recommend the Lee book, because Lee is all about making like value items, like items that are a lot of bang for their buck, and they may not be the fanciest, they may not be the smoothest, but they'll make a good quality product that works well and will last a long time. And I have a lot of Lee equipment that I will review later on, but today I'm just talking about the book. And like I said, this book covers a lot of stuff. Like I can go through here, and these are all 38 special loads. Like this whole entire page, this page and this page, like all this, from here all the way, like just page after page of 38 special. Then you've got 38 special plus piece. So you've got this whole section of this book right here that's just devoted to one caliber, and has all these different load datas, all these different bullets, and that's with every single caliber. That's why this book is so thick. This book is, I believe, yes, it's almost 700 pages. The last page it's numbered is 692. So that's why I really recommend, if you're going to only get one, I would get the Lee book to start. Like I said, you really want to get as many as possible so that you can compare load data, compare different stuff, and this book isn't going to have everything. You're going to get this book and you might run across a bullet or a caliber or something that there's not data for, but this is a really good starting point. So I just wanted to make this video quick because like I said, 6 months ago I was brand new to reloading and I didn't know which book to buy, and I had to ask a lot of people and I had to watch a lot of videos that ended up, very few of them gave me a cut dry answer on what book. They said this book is good, this book is good, but I had trouble finding someone that could tell me exactly which book to buy. So this is part one in the series I'm going to maybe start doing, and there's your answer. If you're only going to buy one book, I would start with the Lee, the Richard Lee Modern Reloading 2nd edition.